So hey guys, welcome to another video. This time we're gonna go about 10 things that I believe every single player that plays Silksong has done in their first playthrough. Now, this might not be 100% of the people, but at least, I don't know, maybe 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10, because I think these things are like crazy common, and I think that almost all of us have done this. Now, starting with number 10, I have searching the first room. Now, if you played Hollow Knight, you know that that game has a lot of secret walls, so definitely as soon as you started playing Silksong, every single one of us just decided to go right away and try to break things, searching for something, and almost surely you have found this secret room. Now, the crazy thing is that there is another secret room inside that secret room. Now, the strange thing is that I actually did not found the second one, but I know about it because I saw in another video from, another YouTuber. And when I went there, there's like this enemy that does like double damage right away, and he rotates really fast in your direction. So I'm not surprised like if every single player that got the second room just die right away. I mean, this means that a crazy amount of people die right away to their first enemy that they fought. That's insane. Now, for number 9, I decided to go with playing with Shakra Rings. Now, at a certain point, very early in the game, you're gonna see some rings on the floor, and 100% you're gonna hit them, and you're gonna see that they move, and you're gonna think, what are they doing here? This surely does something, and I got to find out the secret. So you start playing with them from one side to the other, and eventually you probably quit. But then you see Chakra, and then you go back and you play with the rings again because you think there has to be some way of me getting these rings to Chakra and she will do something with them. Now, I haven't found a way to do it, so I don't know if there's anything that she does with them. So if there is really something that you can do with the rings and Chakra, please tell me in the comments. I would love to know. Now, for number 8 is that every single player has changed the Hunter's Crest. Now, if you played Hollow Knight, there's one extremely important thing in the gameplay of that game, which is the pogo. And in Silksong, you start playing the game with the Hunter's Crest, which makes you do diagonal pogos. Now, a lot of people hated the diagonal pogos in Silksong, so as soon as they found, another crest, they changed it right away. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did change it, but honestly, I just went back to the Hunter's Crest and I did the entire game in the Hunter's Crest. So, even though I'm saying that everyone has done this, and I kinda did, I went back to the Hunter's Crest and eventually adjusted to the diagonal pogo, and I actually quite enjoyed playing it like that. I don't want to go back. I mean, if I played Hollow Knight, of course, I have no chance, but here in Silksong, I'm happy with Hunter's Crest. It's really cool. Now, at number 7, another thing that every single player has done is surely get angry at having to pay for benches. Now, this is something that I really do not understand why they included this. Now, I have no problems with paying for maps, I have no problems in paying for tools, but paying for benches is just evil. Now, you don't pay for every single bench that is in the game, but you do pay for a lot of them, and it's kind of really crazy when, like, after beating the final boss from Act 1, the last judge, which of course after dying so many times I had no rosaries left, and I get to the first area from the Act 2, and the first thing that shows up is like 2 benches and you have to pay for them. It's literally insane. It's like they're trolling us on purpose. Now it's time for number 6, and I decided to go with Stop in Awe to listen to choral chambers. Now, every single one of us, while we were playing Act 1, were listening, talking about the Citadel, the Citadel, the Citadel, and as soon as we got there, we are greeted with one of the most incredible songs I ever listened to a video game, and I just had to stop. And I believe that almost every player that plays Silksong has done the same, because this is a song that you need only to hear one time to fall in love right away, and it's majestic, it's incredible, and man, I wish I could go back in time to listen to it again for the first time, because that was one of the best moments in the game. Now at number 5, I have one that I think it's almost guaranteed that every single player has done this, and that is complain about runbacks. Oh my god, the runbacks in this game. Now, being a Souls player, I'm very used to terrible runbacks from the other games, but even as From Software has abandoned this garbage of having 2-3 minutes runbacks, so I don't understand why they did this with Silksong. There's so many runbacks that are incredibly annoying or incredibly long for no reason, And I don't know, in Act 1 right away you had the last judge, which was very annoying to do. I mean, not gonna lie, I kind of adjusted and it became fun, but the first like 10-15 tries I just wanted to break my controller. And they even nerfed the runback. Like the enemies on the floor, they used to do 2 damage, now they only do 1. So they knew they were like pissing players off or something, I don't know. And in second act things go way crazier, man. Like you have in range Confly, which is long as hell. You have Volt Vermit, which is even longer. You have Growl the Great, which is also, even if you find the bench, it's also crazy long to go through, and a lot of annoying enemies and poison. Like, come on, man. Every single player at least once complain about runbacks. That is 100% guaranteed. Now for number 4, I went with everyone went from super happy to super sad in Bylewater. Now Bylewater is a place that almost every single player hates. I don't hate it, but you know, it brings back a lot of bad memories. And you know, because you get poisoned a lot, there's crazy enemies everywhere, and it's a gigantic area. And like you go through this place for a very long time, going through an insane amount of enemies that are really crazy hard to deal with. And you're just going insane, like begging, please game, give me some bench, please, I need to save all my progress. And you get to this point and you see the sign of a bench and you're going in his direction and you see the bench and you become super happy. Only for Team Sherry to make you sit on that bench and that bench falls and you fall with it. And oh my god, you went from super happy to super sad in 1 second. And you just wanted to rage quit the game because oh my god, if you hated Bylewater by that point, this was the tipping point. Now for number 3, I decided to go with Memories of the Path of Pain. I mean, if you played Hollow Knight and you did the Path of Pain, you 100% when you get to this place in Silksong, you are definitely gonna remember the Path of Pain. Now if you go through the cradle again, and you go in the place that you fought Grandmother Silk, and if you use Silk Sword at a certain point in the map, you're gonna have to go through this climb that is absolutely incredibly annoying, where you're gonna have to jump from platform to platform with a billion spikes everywhere. And you have like these enemies that you have to pogo on top of them like 6 in a row or something. And honestly, you're gonna remember of Path of Pain, but you're gonna remember that Path of Pain was actually cool, because this Path of Pain in Silksong, it's so lame. I'm really sorry, Team Sherry, I love you to pieces, but this area right here is complete garbage. Like it's just like, it's so repetitive and so boring and so annoying that even though it gave me memories of the Path of Pain, when I finished this part, the only thing I felt was relief. I didn't even celebrate it. I hated this moment, man. One of the worst parts of the game, if not the worst. Really, this place really sucks. Now for the number 2 thing that everyone has done, this one is very simple. I mean, everyone was expecting this, of course, and that is breaking secret walls. Now I've already mentioned this at the beginning of the video, and of course in Hollow Knight there was a lot of secret walls, but oh my god, Silksong, I would not be surprised if it's the king of secret walls in any game ever. Like seriously, I found so many, probably between 50 to 100 secret walls, man. Like seriously, there's like 2, 3, 4, 5 per each area, and this game is so gigantic. Like seriously, I don't know how many there are, but I would not be surprised if it would go around the 100 secret walls. So yeah, this was probably one of the easiest to guess that every single player has done it. I mean, who the hell is not gonna do this if you played Hollow Knight in advance? Now for the number 1, I decided to go that every single player has died at least once to one of the 2 Savage Beastfly fights. Now, I don't care if you're incredible at these games, I don't care if you're a god gamer, I don't even care if you're the best Silksong player in the entire world. You have died at least once to one of these 2 fights. I'm gonna say it right now, that is a fact.